Food insecurity and the high cost of groceries are affecting many people in BC. But a local group says childhood hunger is getting especially worse. Backpack Buddies is a program that provides food to kids on the weekends across the province. For the first time, they've had to start a wait list because of growing demand. For more on this, we're now joined by Backpack Buddies Executive Director Emily Ann King. Emily, thanks for being here. Why has there been a spike in need this fall and winter?
I think that since COVID, honestly, we've really seen sort of this compounding effect of so many factors that are hitting families. And, most recently, the challenges of inflation. And it is really disproportionately affecting families and children. And we're seeing more demand than ever before for our program. And, it's really alarming.
Are you able to tell us how much, like how many families do you serve and how many more families have asked for help?
So our current weekly numbers is 6,168 children on our program every week across the province. And our waitlist currently has 22 sites. So those sites might be just a school in one particular region, or it actually may be a community at large that's reached out that's looking for support for all of the schools within the district. And so it's a pretty vast number. And with that said, it's a little hard to quantify. But we do know from research that 1 in 5 kids in our province are living with food insecurity right now.
Has the demographic of people and children you serve changed, and where is this issue most dire in our province?
Yeah, we've seen sort of a new sector of people who are reaching out and asking for support. And so what I'm hearing on the other end of the phone are parents that were never concerned about putting food on the table before, 2 working incomes, but it's just the situation people are finding themselves in. It's rent, it's electricity, or it's food on the table. And what we are seeing, interestingly, is that over half of our wait list is actually on Vancouver Island. So we're seeing the need really dramatically in that particular area.
Is there any particular reason why, do you think, on Vancouver Island?
Outside of Metro Vancouver, the island has the highest percentage of children living below the poverty line. And I think in many of the more remote communities on the island, there's just fewer services that are available, unlike places like Metro Vancouver, where there may be, all sorts of organizations working towards supporting families in need.
It's a big problem, Emily. What would help tackle childhood hunger in this province?
I think it's a great question, one I ask myself all the time, and I think that there's answers at the federal level, the provincial level, and ultimately at the community level. And kids don't deserve to be hungry, and it's really a community effort at large. And at the very least, I would love to see a national school feeding program. Canada is the only G7 country that doesn't currently have one, and I think that would go a very long way and would be a great place to start.
Emily Ann King, Executive Director of Backpack Buddies. We appreciate your time and your perspective. Thank you.
Thank you so much.